Hey guys, welcome back to another one. Today I want to be talking about a new cool plugin that Ableton 10 revamped. You guys are probably familiar with it from Ableton 9 and the previous versions, but it is the utility plugin. They really added some cool new features to this, so I just want to quickly go over some stuff. I am working on Ableton 10, not Ableton 9 anymore, so I will be using Ableton 10 for all future videos. Highly recommend it. Super cool, super smooth, super awesome. Anyway, let's dive right in. So I have a couple different examples that I want to show you guys really quick. It shouldn't take very long. I'm going to put it on my drums group first. So let's pull up the utility. All right, so the same, I mean, like from the top, you got your left and right phase reversals, and then you got, your stereo left, stereo right, swap. So this is just all like, changing left and right positions from the speakers. But what we got that's new, the new stuff that it really changes the game. So you have this width, knob right here. And before, it was more or less like a percentage. You can go up from 100 and down from 100. And now, to make something mono, you just click this mono button, which is super useful. Because before, you had to drop it all the way down to 0%, right? But now you have a mono button, and it disables the width. So there's no more width if you want to be mono. Obviously, it's right down the middle. But what's really amazing about this plugin, and the reason why I'm even doing this video, is because of this bass mono button, okay? This thing is just a game changer for me, especially, and it's just a really amazing mixing tool, and I'll explain why. So you push this, bass mono, and now you have a frequency adjuster right here. So it defaults to 120 hertz, which isn't bad, and this is totally up to you. This is a crossover, so this is basically saying anything below 120 hertz is going to go down the middle. It's going to be mono, and everything above 120 hertz is going to remain stereo. I usually like to do everything from 150. That's just kind of what I do. And then the amazing thing is that you can control the stereo width. Everything above 150, boom, you can control that stereo width. Or you can, you can tighten it up and make it a little bit less stereo if you're dealing with something that's like extra stereo and you want it less stereo, right? And then the really cool thing is that you have this solo headphone button. So you click that, and then you're going to be able to solo out the 150 hertz and below, just to really hear what you're working with. And then everything is basically the same. You got, your gain output and your panning knob and your mute and your direct current button. Anyway, I have this drums group with a couple different drums. I mean, this is a pretty basic track, nothing special, but it's enough to show you guys how powerful this thing is. So let's put on the cans and let's check this thing out. All right, so right now, let me turn off my reverbs because those are solo safe and they come through. But right now, all I can really hear is that low end of the kick and that low end of the snare. Now, if I take this off, we can obviously hear everything. But this is just amazing. Now, you guys really can mess around with this because now the things that I want down the middle are going to be down the middle. And I can use this widening tool right here to widen the overheads, the hi-hats, the top end of the snare. Anything that has a stereo image is going to get more wide and create just a fuller and cooler sound. And that's like on drums. I want to show you the next example on a pad. Okay, now let's drop this utility up in here. And I want to turn off a couple things just so it might be a little bit more audible. And let's solo this guy. So same thing, if I turn on the bass, now I can hear some of that low end stuff. And it's way down there. But that stuff is going to be mono, which is amazing. It's going to clean up a mix so much. And then I can go ahead and unmute it and then really just widen that pad. And this is great for vocals because now the vocals have more space in the middle to shine. And, you can really get creative with this. And again, if you don't want the instrument or whatever you're working with to be as wide, you can obviously narrow it down, and you just have so much freedom with this. And the last thing I want to do is don't be afraid to put it on your master, because this is just going to send everything through. And this is what I'm going to be doing. I mean, like, this is just amazing. Amazing, guys. Now, like, let's just... hear everything. Just go ahead and widen it. And we can solo and see what's really, like, all of that stuff is just going through the middle, and that's just cleaning up the mix so much. It's gonna make everything so clean. This is amazing. Once I figured out about this, I was just blown away. I couldn't even... This is the coolest thing that they could have done. I would pay for this plugin, honestly. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Hopefully you understand like how amazing this is, and I hope you guys use this for your future productions, because honestly, this is just a great tool that Ableton 10 has provided us. And I do recommend Ableton 10. It's very smooth, very beautiful looking, a lot of cool things that I'm going to go over in the future. Yeah, please, show me some love and give me a like, maybe subscribe, give me a comment if you guys want any particular videos covered in the future. And sweet, I'll see you guys next time, all right? Awesome, have a good day.